I've got some good news for you guys. 16 and Pregnant is back. Round of applause. I'm so alone. I know it's been a while since we watched 16 and Pregnant. It's probably my favourite show on the planet. It makes me feel good about myself, and God, I need that. And I've seen you guys in the comment sections below. I've seen how kind of, you know, you guys can kind of get a bit mouthy down there about other people in their lives. We're two the same. I love you lot. Which means if you do me a huge favour, please go check out the podcast channel. We've had some YouTubers on there recently, and we play some game shows. So if you like that type of stuff, Internet Sensation Show. It's linked in the description below. I will know if you subscribe. And if you don't, I will find you. But not until we finish watching this.
I'm Mirka, I'm 16 years old, and I'm 19 weeks pregnant.
Strong opener, that one. I don't know how this happens. You know, mainly because I've never had sex with anyone. But yeah, that's just hitting close to home, really, at this point. It's how long can you go to the point where people start taking numbers away from you? Because I'm getting to that point.
I'm Ethan, I'm 16, I'm the baby's father.
In a month, it will be our 1-year anniversary.
We met in biology class. I was 15, she was about 14.
Hang on, how far along was she pregnant? Right, hang on, give me a second, everyone.
And I'm 19 weeks pregnant.
19 weeks pregnant, okay? You know, we've run that back on the replay. Let me just quickly Google that. How long is 19 weeks in months? There we go, bit of mathematics on the channel here. Got an find. Got a calculator. I need it. About 4.5 months, okay? And they've been dating for a year. Bloody hell, they move fast. I suppose this is good for me because I can't keep relationships running for more than maybe a couple of months before I really show people my true colours.
I had just moved to Harlingen, and it was my first day at school. So I was like, okay, I don't want anyone to talk to me. I had my resting B face.
I still sat next to her because she's just stunning. She's like, I don't think there's any flaws about her.
Oh, well, at least this one's more wholesome. We watched an episode before and it made me ill. They seem like they're in love, relatively. They are 16. They haven't really found out about the depressing truth of life yet. Nobody can possibly love you, Alex. They never will. As long as they're happy, right? That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Oh, booger came out.
Let me see.
What?
Your makeup looks good. We dated for about a week before we had sex. And I lost my virginity to Mirka.
A week, man. God, moving fast, very fast. I mean, if he carries on living his life at this trajectory, he will be married with a house and a job at the age of 18. He'll have grandkids by 34. Oh no, that's weird. Actually, is that possible? I mean, hang on, I'm just doing the math. Not really. Not legally. Anyway, time to get the calculator back out.
It was so awkward.
It wasn't going bloop.
It was my first time.
They really are 16. Fucking hell. They are children, aren't they? This is bloody weird. This is on television. Like, if I was their mum and dad and I was watching this back on TLC of an evening whilst I'm eating my roast dinner, I would be very, very sad.
I was so nervous.
Wanna know something? Never mind.
What? Go.
No.
Yes.
The first time was the only time we used a condom.
How it started was I took it off and she enjoyed it.
Dude, you're making me sound like easy or something.
I've got no real comment to make there because they are teenagers. So I'm just going to kind of absorb what was just said there. Not really say anything. Look deeply into the camera as if I am in thought. And just move on. I think that's better for all of us here.
So are you excited to go with your mom?
She always makes me feel kind of bad. Cause like, she makes me feel bad, like just about everything.
The relationship with my mom growing up, I kind of just thought I was like her help. When my parents got divorced, we didn't have a lot of money. So my mom was always working just to survive off basically just paying rent and getting food. We rarely went out to eat. We rarely went out to places together as family. Mostly because my mom was always tired from working, but just because it was always just for her trying to save money so that we can afford the things that we really needed.
So I thought, how do I make mum's life easier? How do I make this situation better? Let's bring a whole new human being into this world because she could barely even get enough money for me. Very thoughtful on these shows. I love that. They're always thinking ahead. They're always a step ahead. They're always being really kind about their parents. Psych.
Is your mom coming for you or are we dropping you off?
I mean, she told me that she was gonna come around 11. I'm kind of nervous, to be honest. I haven't seen her in a while. Like, 3 weeks is a while for me.
You're 16! What do you mean you haven't seen your mum for a while? Where have you been? Where are you staying? Maybe they have been speedrunning life. Maybe they have been. You know, maybe they have moved out. Maybe they've graduated. Maybe they've just managed to find some form of like cheat code. Fast tracking. They're on the fast pass.
Okay, so you guys are planning to go...
I think we're gonna go to church and to go eat, but I'm not sure.
When he broke the news to me that Mirka was pregnant, Ethan said Mirka's mom is not going to be happy, and she has told her before that if she were to ever get pregnant, that she would have to leave.
Nothing says support a family like if you ever get pregnant, I'm gonna fucking leave you. That's what family's for, guys. What are family for if not to abandon you and give you horrible, horrible, horrible trauma for your entire life? They'd be nothing.
And so I said, well, you know, a lot of mothers say that. It may not be true, but Mirka's mom said, okay, you need to leave.
So Ethan asked us if she can move in so that they can raise the baby together, and we agreed that that would probably be the best thing to do. Michelle and I were in a similar position as Ethan and Mirka. When we were 15, we were pregnant.
I did, unfortunately, have a miscarriage.
Oh, okay, well, I mean, this is starting to make more sense. You know, the apple don't fall far from the tree, as that philosopher once said or whatever. Like father, like son. Like mother, like stepdaughter. I mean, each to their own. If this happened to me, I would curl up into a ball and die.
I was asked to leave my house and stay with Charlie so that he could support me. My parents, they were still supportive. I mean, they helped us out as much as they could. In Mirka's case, you know, her mom really didn't want anything to do with the baby.
Well, that's not good. It's nice to see that one of the families were supportive, because imagine if both of them had decided to abandon their children, then where would they go? And that's just insane. You know, it's not ideal. It's not a situation you would have already planned for. But once it happens, you kind of got to do what you got to do, really, don't you? You can't really just leave people to just do it by themselves. That's arguably way worse. That's considerably more stupid.
Being Mexican, I'm very religious and very Catholic. Growing up, my mom and I would go to church every Sunday. It was just like where we get to spend time together, where she's not working. It was our bonding time.
I'm feeling kind of nervous about how things are gonna go today because since I moved in with Ethan's parents, I haven't gone to church with my mom or seen her in like 3 weeks.
Wow. How do you guys reckon it's going to go at home? Do you reckon it's going to go well? Or do you reckon it's going to go badly? We've got 5 seconds to pick an answer. I'm going to go with badly. Let's see.
I am Liliana, I am 38 years old, and I am Mirka's mom.
Let's go.
Basically, when I know that I'm gonna see my mom, I kind of get a little bit nervous just because I never know how she's going to react, especially since
My mom and I haven't really hung out or
Look at that stare at the producer or whoever's behind the camera. I wouldn't want to be that person at all. I'd be sat there with my notes and I'd be looking like this. What are you looking at? Why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me? Stop! Stop!
talked or anything since she kicked me out.
Well, let's get one thing clear. I didn't kick her out. She kicked herself out. She knows that I love her, but at the moment that she decided that she was gonna be sexually active, that's when she started considering getting kicked out of the house.
I don't know how that works. How do you kick yourself out your own house? Oh God, I really want to be here. I'm getting closer and closer to the door. I don't know about you, but I don't think it works that way.
Or getting herself kicked out of the house. This is a decision that she made, not me.
Oh, did not say that well. I think what she's saying is because she made the decision to, have a child with this bloke, which she didn't really do anyway, to be honest. But because she decided to have sex at the age of 16, she technically kicked herself out because she was warned if she did that, then she would be kicked out. But I don't think any kid takes that seriously. I don't think they think their parents are just going to abandon them. How silly of them, by the way. Rule number 1, always expect your family to abandon you. Keep that in your mind.
How far is the church, Mom?
About 5 minutes.
Mom, you know what I'm craving? Food.
Good to know.
We didn't even have dinner yesterday because I told somebody to have the kitchen clean by the time I got home, and guess what?
It wasn't clean.
It wasn't clean. So get what he didn't get.
Dinner.
He didn't get dinner because he didn't clean the kitchen table. I'm starting to think that there's one insane person in this family, and it's not the one that the show kind of makes you want to think that it is. Look at that kid's face. He has not eaten in weeks. Help him, TLC. Don't film him. Get him out of there.
I had been taking care of my brother since I was like 9. My role was to clean up and cook for him because my mom was out there working.
At 9? God, sometimes I forget how lucky I am to have a family that actually love me, because this is insane. 9 years old, cooking and cleaning. I'm 23. I can't even cook and clean now. I'm a millionaire, so I just get other people to do it for me. Way! Sorry, that's inappropriate and not very funny, and not a good joke to make when this family is generally struggling. I am a bellend.
So I do feel bad that now she's just relying on my brother to do all these things, and I know he's not mature enough to get them done.
I'm not a lovey-dovey person.
Fucking no shit! Jesus Christ. News of the century coming in, guys. I'm not a lovey-dovey, fucking no way. No way.
And in Mexican culture, the way I grew up, parents are very strict. So I don't cuddle my kids. I believe you need to let them suffer a little bit just so they can learn.
Oh God, Jesus. This is on TV, woman. I personally believe you should whack them, hit them, and make them bloody miserable. It always works out. I mean, you don't end up with problems like this. Oh, hang on. She's 16 and pregnant. Parenting 101, guys. This is how I'm gonna do it.
How's school?
Stressful.
So the principal called you to their office to talk about the pregnancy and stuff right now?
They told me, they're like, if you want, like, we can change your schedule so that you can have easier classes. And I was like, I don't want that. Like, I don't want easier classes.
You have to understand that for me, her future was the most important thing. I wanted her to go on in life and be successful. So the main rule that I gave Mirka is do not come out pregnant. That's gonna be like the worst thing you can ever do to me.
Well, she is pregnant, and you've said that all in front of her. So maybe hold back a bit. Maybe.
So when Mirka told me that she was pregnant, my world came crushing, literally. I couldn't breathe.
All about her, really, innit? Kid's crying. But she's not a lovey-dovey mummy, so she's not gonna hug her. God, this is sad.
It was just so hard on me. And in my mind, I'm thinking we're just another statistic, another single parent not having enough time to be there for her kids. And that's why she was pregnant. It has been the worst thing that I've gone through.
What a happy day. Another happy day on the TLC channel. God, this channel is depressing. It makes me sad.
When I found out that you were pregnant, you know how I felt.
You thought the world was gonna end?
Yes, but I mean, you made your choice. So let's not get confused about that,
So ever since I was little, she has had high standards for me, and I always tried to please her and make her happy so that she wouldn't be disappointed in me. And then this comes out that I'm pregnant, and everything just shatters. Like, everything I had worked for, everything that I had done, it didn't matter. It didn't matter how good I was in school. It didn't matter how responsible I was. She didn't want anything to do with me.
Not too responsible if you got pregnant at 16. I know I probably shouldn't be taking that out of that, really, but come on, make it easy for me.
There it is, beautiful San Juan.
I can understand that Liliana was upset at Mirka being pregnant because I was upset at Ethan. It's hurtful, but you know that your dad and I will always be here for you. Like, we love you unconditionally. That means that no matter what you do in life, we love you.
The difference between Ethan's family is just night and day, and it makes it even sadder. Well, I think that calls it on this episode. If you guys want me to watch another one, then please leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to check out the podcast YouTube channel that is also available on Spotify, linked in the description below, and I will see you guys in the next episode. I am going to cry myself to sleep.